Measurements and sensors R20, R19 syllabus is same. The question paper related to previous examination, JNTU R19 regular examination, R20 regular examination and supply, all will be question paper pattern is similar. You can see 2 marks question and 10 marks questions. First 2 marks questions how to write. How to answer 2 marks questions to get 2 out of 2. If you represent the 2 marks question continuously A to J, continuously if you write, you will get maximum marks because you are prepared very well. The examiner will think you are prepared very well. First see the question how to answer to get 2 out of 2 marks. Explain the following operating forces with respect to indicating instruments. This is the basic question. What are the essential requirements of indicating instruments are deflecting torque, controlling torque, damping torque. Deflecting force, controlling force and damping force. What is this? You can write this in 2 lines for these 3. You will get 2 out of 2 marks. Deflecting torque is the torque which is required to move the pointer from initial condition to final condition. Whereas opposite to that, controlling torque, the torque which opposes the deflecting torque is called controlling torque. We have to draw the diagram for this by indicating one pointer. You can draw the diagram like this by indicating one pointer from 0 to final. You have to indicate the pointer from 0 to final deflection position. Every question, theory question, if you represent a diagram, if you indicate a pointer like this, it is a 0 origin of the pointer. We are moving the pointer from here to here. That is, torque is required to move the pointer is TD. Like that we have to represent. The torque which is opposite to this, TC. Deflecting torque, controlling torque and damping torque. The force which is required to move the pointer from initial condition 0 to final deflection position, then it is called deflecting force, controlling force and damping force. Damping force is required to reduce the oscillations of the system. Explain the operating principle of dynamometer type instrument. Dynamometer type instrument principle of operation we have to represent. The principle of operation of dynamometer type instrument is Faraday's laws of electromagnetic induction. Electrodynamometer type instrument we have to draw one simple diagram to get 2 out of 2 marks. It has fixed coil is divided into 2 parts and one moving coil. It has 2 moving coils are there, rectangular to each other. This is the dynamometer type instrument. What is quantum loading? Quantum loading is the method of finding the error of wattmeter. Wattmeter, we have current coil like this and pressure coil like this. Everyone knows. But current coil is directly connected to load, then pressure coil is connected to voltage or source. It is connected to voltage source. Then finding the error of wattmeter by using phantom loading. What is the purpose of phantom loading? Is to find the error. Draw a neat circuit of single phase dynamometer type power factor meter. Power factor meter, electrodynamometer type, both are similar. You can draw one simple circuit, you will get 2 out of 2 marks. Explain the use of instrument transformers. The transformers which are used in conjunction with the instruments, the transformers which are used in conjunction with the meters is called instrument transformers. Instrument transformers means the transformers CT and PT are called as instrument transformers. First we have to draw CT and PT. CT used to convert the high current to low current. The CT of primary coil is connected to load, whereas CT diagram and PT diagram, what is the use? To step down the current, to step down the voltage, potential transformers we are using. Instrument transformers are two, CT and PT. CT current coil, PT pressure coil we have to draw like that. Similarly, we have to represent diagram for each and every one. Then examiner will award to you 2 out of 2 marks. That keep remember in your mind. How do you classify low, medium and high resistances? The classification: low resistance, medium and high. In view of measurements, the resistances are classified into 3 types. One is low, 0 to 1 ohm resistance is called medium resistance, low resistance. 1 ohm to 100 kilo ohm is called medium resistance. Greater than 100 kilo ohm is called high resistance. How do you classify? Based on the range of the resistance. The range of resistance over which the resistance is 0 to 1 ohm. The value of resistance lies between 0 to 1 ohm is called low, medium, high. We have to represent this range, then you will get 2 marks. List the various sources and detectors used in AC bridges. AC bridges, what are the detectors we are using? In AC bridges, what are the detectors we are using? We can see. One is headphones. Headphones or earphones we are using in detectors. Headphones we are using. And vibrational galvanometer we are using. These are the detectors we are using in AC bridges. Amplifiers also we are using. That is very important. List the various accessories in cathode ray oscilloscope. CRT, horizontal amplifier, vertical amplifier. CRT diagram, if you know, the CRT various CRO consists of main heart of the CRO is CRT. This diagram: horizontal amplifier, vertical amplifier, time delay, horizontal deflection, is like that. What are the advantages of digital instruments? 2 marks. Accuracy is more, power consumption is low, direct reading, that means errors will be low. All this comes under advantages of digital instruments. For everyone, if possible, draw the diagram, or else whatever the answer, exact answer you have to write. Then you will get 20 out of 20 marks. Instead of 20, at least you will get 15. Only 10 marks are required to get pass. That keep in remember. Coming to 10 marks questions. How to answer 10 marks questions? Part B. From each chapter, 2 questions will come. One we have to answer. This is the first unit. These 2 questions are comes under first unit and second unit. These 2 questions are second unit and third unit, fourth unit, like that. For every question paper, d'Arsnoval galvanometer is similar to PMMC instrument. PMMC instrument we have to explain. The question is, explain the construction and working of d'Arsnoval galvanometer and also derive the torque equation of galvanometer considering spring control. PMMC instrument, permanent magnet moving coil instrument, is also called as d'Arsnoval galvanometer, and torque equation is TD equal to GI. If you draw the diagram and derive the torque equation, you will get 10 marks. Similarly, another question is, explain the repulsion type moving iron instrument with neat sketch with proper labeling. Means diagram we have to draw. Next 5 marks question is shunts and multipliers. This question is, explain the steps or procedure involved in extending the range of ammeter. Ammeter is extended by using shunt. By connecting a shunt in parallel with ammeter, like this, it is ammeter, a shunt resistance will be connected, that is called shunt. The range of ammeter can be extended by connecting shunt. Simple questions are came. PMMC must and should will come, and you have to draw the diagram clearly and indicate all parts clearly and write the theory and working condition, working principle, all this. Coming to second unit. Second unit is measurement of power, power factor and energy. Explain construction and working of electrodynamometer, wattmeter. Wattmeter construction with neat circuit. Diagram is required. Current coil, pressure coil, these two we have to draw. I explained the construction of electrodynamometer type instrument clearly. What is the power factor meter? Dynamometer type power factor meter. You can explain here. Power factor cos phi is measured directly by using meter, power factor meter. This power factor meter consists of one fixed coil. It is divided into two parts. The same which we have 2 marks also same question came, but it is for 5 marks. Next, watt meter or power factor meter, anyone will come from second unit. Remember that. First unit and second unit. List the construction, explain the construction working of LPF watt meter. Watt meter, again low power factor watt meter. List and explain various types of errors in energy meter. Energy meter, what are the errors, how they compensated? Sometimes they will ask the construction of energy meter. Next, coming to unit 4, explain the working of PT, potential transformers and measurements, magnetic potential transformers and potentiometers. PT and CT phasor diagram and derivation is very important for 10 marks. You have to remember CT or PT. Both equivalent circuit and derivation will be similar. Coming to another question, explain the working of DC potentiometer with a neat sketch. DC potentiometer with a neat sketch in the sense, Crompton's DC potentiometer we have to explain. Crompton DC potentiometer, how it will be, basic slide where potentiometer is modified, that we have to draw. It has two scales, one is divided into 20 points, like the two scales, two knobs or two potentiometers. This is connected to, you can refer DC potentiometer. The diagram you have to explain one of the method of iron loss of Bohr samples or ferromagnetic material. How to measure iron loss? Method of measurement of iron loss by using magnetic measurements. Coming to another question in 4th unit, list various methods of measurement of medium resistance and explain one of the method in detail. Medium resistance, how to measure by using Wheatstone bridge method, you can explain. Wheatstone bridge, medium resistance is measured by Wheatstone bridge, whereas Kelvin's bridge used for low resistance. For high resistance, Megger method, loss of charge method. These three methods you have to remember. Realize Anderson's bridge for the measurement of inductance. Anderson's bridge, you have to draw phasor diagram also. For phasor diagram of Anderson's bridge also carries 2 or 3 marks, but it is for 5 marks. Phasor diagram 1 mark, circuit diagram 1 mark, and derivation 2 marks. Like that they can divide Anderson's bridge, Maxwell's bridge, Shearing bridge, and Wien's bridge. Frequency can be determined by using Wien's bridge. If you learn all these any bridges, you can easily answer the unit 4. Coming to unit 5, explain in detail about cathode ray tube, CRT, with neat diagram and proper labeling. CRT means cathode ray tube. This we have to explain. You can draw CRO block diagram also. Block diagram consists of external parts also. Horizontal amplifier, vertical amplifier, time delay, trigger circuit, sweep, and these are the parts. CRT, it is a display. This is the electron gun, horizontal and vertical deflection plates, and pre-accelerating anode, all this. Digital tachometer, how it works. Digital tachometer, how it works. You have to draw the block diagram of digital tachometer. For every rotor, we have providing holes. Digital tachometer, how it works. Whenever a light is fallen on this, when hole came, it counts number of times the hole came. This light will fallen on the rotor. When hole came, the light will be transmitted to receiver. That is, tachometer or speed sensors will work based on this principle. Slot sensor also sometimes. This is the question paper regarding measurements and sensors. The best method to answer is with neat diagram and explain it. Suppose in among 10 marks questions, which question you know very well, for that diagram is there, first write that question. Then they will award it out of 9, 10, they will award 9 also. First question will be best impression. First we have to write the best answer which you know very well with the diagram, derivation, all this. Is if possible, draw the diagram for every answer. If not possible, highlight the answer what you written which is suitable for the question. If you highlight it, the examiner will see highlighted portion. That is the method of answering electrical measurements. All the best.